Good morning and welcome to Wake Up Call here at Crafters TV. I'm Leann Chivers and we are going to have a fantastic day. I am beyond excited. I get to sit in Ben's seat today, so feel a little bit special. I'm going to try and absorb his energy for you. We've got a fabulous event running at the minute. We've got summer news, where we've got news about the new that we've got for this entire week for you. 7 brand new launches, 1 new launch a day, and today, hold me back, is a brand new collection from my very, very good friend, Sheena Douglass. Hello and welcome.
Well, hello and thank you for the welcome.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, welcome to you.
And welcome to you.
Welcome to you too.
And you're welcome, as in Moana.
Welcome to you as well.
Now, Sheena, these stamps that you've got,
Yes.
they are exquisite today, aren't they?
Thank you. You know what? I wanted something that was practical. It wasn't just a pretty picture. It's ones that I think I need to send that. Because I am, as you know, we both like to talk, don't we?
A little bit.
But I like to be, I like the presence. I'm not good on the texting and the digital talking. So like, let's have lunch.
Yes.
Let's have a catch up, a call. Let's talk to each other. That kind of thing.
Yes, and it really has. I think it's got a little bit of a time gone by feel as well. I mean, when you see the stamps, the telephone one, I absolutely adore, because it looks exactly like my mum's and my grandma's hall table did way back in the 70s and 60s. So it's got that nostalgia to it as well.
Absolutely.
Which I absolutely love.
If you look at that and go, oh yeah, I remember
when.
With the pot plant next to it.
Yes.
It's just that,
the whole thing. And I think that you are going to love them too, because as you know, if you know and love Sheena, they will be very easy for you to use in colour. Sheena will give us all of the hints and tips today, and I'm sure you'll be making beautiful nostalgic samples like we've got to show you. And of course, it's on an exceptional deal. Now, I must just tell you about the other things that's happening as part of our summer news. You will get double points on everything today. Every single thing you will get double points. That's always when I personally shop, because it gets me to my next level of membership much quicker. So take advantage of double points on everything across the website. Of course, everything we've got in the show as well. And then I'm going to show you in a minute, we've got a double birthday celebration today. 2 of my good friends, Debbie Fisher and Craig Laird, they share the same birthday, and it's their birthday today, so we're wishing them the happiest of birthdays, whatever they're doing. We've got a little category on the website where you can go and take advantage of the offers that we've got to celebrate Debbie and Craig's birthday. And we've got a little website screen that you can have a look at to see where that is and the deals that you can access. So we've got all of these lovely deals. It's a 2-for-1 deal, because we've got 2 of our favourite people on one birthday in the year. So we've done a 2-for-1 duo, the birthday duo deals for you. So pick 2 things, get it for 1, which is going to be awesome, isn't it? So you've got that whole category for you there. Now, the next thing that you need to know, all of the information for your shopping today, the next thing you need to know is that if you spend 10 today, £10, euro or dollars, you're going to get this fantastic free gift of our, I just must look at the front with my glasses, a Country Lane cottage window die and stamp set. And I do like this, and I actually think, Sheena, this works very well with your stamp range today, because you could do like a little window through to the telephone table, or something like that, couldn't you? That would look really nice.
That might look pretty cool.
So I think you could use them with, and if you buy the deal that we've got on your stamps today, Sheena, you're going to get this anyway.
Oh,
you've
wow, cool.
Because you spend £10, €10, €10, $10, and we send it to you. So you've got that. You've got your double points on everything. You've got the fabulous product that we're launching for you today. And I'm just going to tell you, you are here in your droves with Sheena and I this morning. So we've got Lois. Hello, Lois. We've got Lynn Blackledge as well. Gareth Dobbs. A very good morning to Leann and Sheena, Rachel and all the CTV team, including the backstage, which today is Nicola and George for you today. We've got Linda Armstead, and I just must read out this message from Sarah, Sheena.
From Sarah.
Sarah Brown says, hello, my friends. Well, hello to you, Sarah. Hoping everyone at CCTV are doing well. It's so nice to see Leann and Sheena back together again. It's going to be a fun show, I feel it. Sending you all my hugs from Melbourne, Australia.
Oh,
what a lovely message. Thank
lovely.
you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Nicole Broderick's with us this morning. She's given us a wave. We know how much we love Nicole.
Yeah.
Hannah Gosling, Marisol's with us. Sandra Dundas is with us. And Sandra says, Leann, this is a grand week. I agree with you, Sandra. Now, the bundle we've got for you of the brand new launch from Sheena are these 3 incredible brand new stamp sets, which are some of your finest work. I'm going to put it out there. It's some of your finest work.
Thank you. I love it because it's something that there's a gap for these in my need. Like I haven't got anything so many people I know I should have kept touch with more than I have, and I want to get back in touch with, and I want to make that date to see them and have lunch or have a call or celebrate. So I think they're most practical, you know?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I completely agree with you. And they do have that lovely nostalgic feel to them. Now you can see the price you've got, and to get everything. So you're getting all 3 of the stamp plates that you've just seen. You're getting a full pack of 60 sheets of our multi-purpose cardstock. And Sheena's going to be using this today. This is great for your card bases, for your folding. It's great with your pencils. It's good with your Duet inks. It's superb with the Shimmer sprays that we've been showing you over the last 2 days, and Sheena's had a beady eye on them this morning. She's been eyeing them up, so you might see a Shimmer spray as well. Perfect for that. So many of you bought our stamp cleaning station when we launched it in birthday week that we figure you're probably ready for a little top up on your solution about now. So we have included it in the bundle for you.
Brilliant.
So if you're not a Platinum member, you've got that price there of £35 or $40. But if you are a Platinum member, £28 and $32 is all you're paying today. And you're getting your double points, and you're getting your free £10 gift included in there. I don't think I can wait any longer, Sheena. What are we going to do, Nicola? Do we want to have a look at some other things, or we're going to go straight into a demo? Let's do that. Let's have a look at what Sheena's got, and then I'll show you some samples after.
Right, well, Leann, I thought I wanted, you know what, I've got too much choice. Seriously, the amount of changes we've made and decisions and change, and I'll use that, no, I'll use this, no, so we're just going to play. That's what we're going to do, that's the plan. But I thought we'd start off, so if you are if you're just starting and you haven't got loads of colouring products yet, just something simple, and I love the effectiveness of that spot colour. Does that look super cool? Because that phone could be any colour that your friend's favourite colour is.
Nice red.
Yeah, red. See, like green. I don't know.
Forest green.
I think it's my mother got into my head that, you know, did I tell you about my mum with the green, Leann?
No.
Oh, when she got older, she didn't care. My mum loved green. So when you'd visit her when she was, you know, getting on a bit, she'd literally dress from head to toe in green. Right? She'd be like a little leprechaun. And the house would be, the paper was floral green. Green carpet, green everything. You go to see her, it was like Predator. You couldn't see her. You see a ripple. Mum, make yourself known.
You blended in with the wall.
Yeah, she'd be up in the corner with she loved green.
Just like that poem, when I'm old, I'll wear purple. Yeah. But your mum did it with green
with
instead.
Green, it's just green everywhere, yeah. So anyway, we'll get to playing. So let me show you what the stamps look like. They're A6, Leann, which is great size for cost as well. But as usual, they're nice and big. I've really made these images so that you can, they suggest a bigger card if you want to make them bigger as well. I miss you. Call me. I've been singing Blondie all morning. We really need a catch-up. So all the things that you need to say. So the first thing we're going to do, Leann, I'm going to stamp this out, and I'm going to colour it in with something that is as basic as you can get. And you know what that is? What's that? It's a graphite pencil.
Oh,
yeah, it's a graphite
nice.
pencil. But I tell you what, as well though, have you seen this set here? I'm discovering all the time. I am literally, every visit is another voyage of discovery, because all the fabulous stuff that I'm going, what? Didn't even know we had that. Didn't know about this. This is a great set. Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
I love
It's
this.
very
set.
useful.
This is something, as a sketcher, as a person who likes to draw and does arty stuff, all these bits in there I would have put in that set.
Really?
To carry around, yeah. You've got the 2 pencils, and that's what we're going to use. You've got an HB and a 2B. So HB means hard black, so that'll be like the middle. 2B, the higher the number with the B, the softer it gets, so that'll give you a darker tone. So they're perfect. So that's what we're going to use there. We've got the pencil sharpener, which I sharpened them with this morning. When you get your set like this, they won't have the point on them like that. Bit like me, it takes a while to make the point to get there. And then you've got a really good pencil sharpener to do that with, and you've got a really good eraser, and that's what these we're going to bring into play as well, because these are going to use with your coloured pencils, but also with your graphite. We're going to blend with them. So that's what I'm going to take out there ready. Before we do much more, I'm going to stamp my image. So I've got the repositionable, my favourite of the stamp.
Are you loving it?
I'm loving this there, yes, because, you know, I love rocker blocks. And
Yes.
to be honest, you know, I tried them again. I hadn't used them for a bit, and I used them again. And it's like riding a bike. Once you've used rocker blocks, can you remember how resistant I was to using rocker blocks?
I literally had to force it into your hand.
Like, she was like, "Where's a rock block? Where's a rock block?" I went, right.
That's exactly what I was like.
Because I figured if it wasn't broken, don't fix it. And then I realised, hang on, you get a clean image every time.
Yeah, every time.
But if you want to just be super sure that it's going to be spot on image, you've also got the security of this here. You know what? Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that one there. I've changed my mind that many times now, and I'm thinking, am I doing that one? Am I doing this one? Yeah, I'm doing that one. So that one's there in the right position. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter how many times I plan. We all know.
Well, I'm the same.
Right until we go live, isn't it?
Yes. And
Right, here's the other thing. When your stamp's on you, right?
They're sticky.
I tell you what I want, and I don't know if it'll be here. This is what happened the last time, and I should have remembered.
What would you like?
I want an anti-static bag. I'll tell you what, bear with.
I know where there is one.
I've got one. Show you
got one?
Look at this.
Sheena, that has got to be 12 years old.
I know. That's what they used to be, yeah. So here's the thing. These stamps, you know when they're really sticky because they're photopolymer, right? They're like a photopolymer.
I can't believe you've still got that.
I cannot believe, yeah? I don't know. I kept it, Leann. So I'm going to pop that there now. Hopefully that's positioned as I want it to be, and it's not going to stick as much this time. And I'm going to use my waterproof.
Can I give you a top tip?
What?
Just push your magnets into the corner of your card a little bit more.
Yeah, a bit more.
And then
Am I expecting too much of me magnets?
You might be.
I should have, you know what? Because normally I'd work bigger and cut down. But for time on the show,
Yes,
I thought I would
totally get it.
Yeah, go smaller. So yeah, cheers for that, Leann. Thanks for that. So I'm
I like to
inking
be
that up.
helpful, Sheena.
Sorry?
I like to be helpful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, so where am I doing here? I've got to keep looking for the writing around the right way.
That was it.
So right, hopefully we've got that there. Now I've used the black line because I want this to be really quite prominent on there, and I'm going to ink it up again because remember I put that little bit of dust on there.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go over it again. That's the beauty of this, isn't it?
Yes, and I also find with, and let's not forget that every set of stamps, that was my Sean Connery, Sean Connery impersonation. Every set of stamps that Sheena brings you are photopolymer, high quality photopolymer, and she will never have, because she's pedantic like that, anything other than photopolymer when it comes to her stamps. And you do need to prime them a little bit, don't you? So you've just got a bit of the manufacturing residue on there.
Absolutely. So because these are brand new.
And you can do that with a watermark ink pad. You can rub it with a bit of nail varnish remover if you want to, a little bit of rubbing alcohol, isopropyl. That will take some of the residue off for you as well. And your anti-static bag, as you've just seen Sheena do.
Absolutely. So what I'm doing, Leann, see how soft this pencil is? And it really is quick. It's actually much quicker than you think to use a regular pencil than it is the colour pencils.
Yes.
So what I'm doing is I'm thinking, where's there going to be a shade? And I'm thinking this part underneath that lip there, this is going to be darker in here. I'm really trying not to get too fancy with too much detail. I'm chunking up. Now look, see. How cool is that? And then if you've lost the highlight, you can go with your eraser and you go, oh, I'll put a little bit back in there. A little bit back, thank you very much. And then I've got that pot that's done. How quick is that?
Fantastic.
So, and we want a shade under here. So now I'm using the 2B or not 2B.
That is the question.
Yeah, I had to do it, isn't it? It's so cheesy, but I can't help myself. You know, you go, don't do it, don't. And I go, oh, I've done it.
And you know, I love the monotone look, Sheena. And I remember you brought out a beautiful little collection. I think you need to do it again. It was I mean, we're talking years. We've known each other a long time, years ago. It was like a little house in a with snowy fields around it. It was just a little one. And you taught me to do that in monotone. Just stamp it in one colour. Of like the Harmony water reactor, for example. And then with a damp brush, just drag colour out so it was all in like a lovely frosty blue.
Absolutely.
With a little bit of glitter on. Can you remember the one I mean?
I think
you launched it with some sheep.
Right.
It was like the sheep looking at it. There was a little house.
Oh, I know which one. Yeah, they were all countrified, weren't they?
All countrified.
Yeah, it was a country Christmas. I think that's what we called it.
I think it might have been. That's got to be 12 years ago. And oh my word, I did about 50 Christmas cards that year. Every one in a different colour because I was loving the monotone. Yeah. It really is forgiving, isn't it, Sheena?
It really is. And you know what? It's so cool because it's quick as well. So look at how quickly I'm putting this down this colour. If you think, oh, it's pencil, it's going to take ages, it's going to be, you know, but it isn't. I'm thinking I'm going to put a little shadow underneath this here. There's a little bit dark there. So just, and then where you've got the line, use one of your blending stumps. Look at that. It is super quick.
That's incredible. Teresa Campbell's asking us a question, Sheena.
Yeah.
Teresa says, is that a new stamp set? Yes, it is, Teresa. It's brand new today. There's a set of 3. You've got that fantastic telephone, we've got a gramophone, and we've got a tea set for you. All very nostalgic. There's a quick look, Sheena, at the 3 brand new stamps. You can see your price on the screen there. Platinum members, £28, $32. You're getting double points on that, and you're getting your £10 free gift, and you're getting 60 sheets of multi-purpose card, and you're getting a bottle of stamp cleaning solution. All for that price, which is incredible. So yes, Teresa, rush and get them because they're on the web for you. You can get that fantastic bundle, and I think you can agree with what we can see here. They're exquisite. That's my new word, Sheena.
Exquisite, is it? Well, that's a good word.
I like to do exquisite like Sean Connery as well.
Exquisite.
Exquisite. Yeah. Or it could be a bit Lisa Tarbuck as well.
Exquisite. Have you got the squeaky toy with you? I love Lisa Tarbuck.
I love Lisa Tarbuck.
She is my favourite radio programme because you don't know what she's going to play. She's mad as a box of frogs, which obviously I'm going to relate to.
Yeah.
And I can see kind of where she's, you know, you're liking that too with just saying, Leann?
I will plan my entire weekend around 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on a Saturday evening, purely so I can listen to the Lisa Tarbuck show on Radio 2.
It's because it's different, isn't it? It's just, again, the music choice, she'll talk about anything but make it funny.
She's got a fantastic sense of humour, especially when she gets the dog toys out and squeaks them to set all the dogs off.
They do, as well. Absolutely. Yeah, cheers for that. Yeah, she would be invited. I tell you what, I'd send her one of those cards. Let's do lunch, Lisa. Yeah, with me and Leann.
I feel confident that if you and I went to lunch with Lisa, she would be our best friend.
I reckon she would. Yeah. She'd be my bestie. Yeah. She'd think we were super cool, Leann, I bet.
I think so. She'd be like, I need to be friends with these two because they're cool. Yeah.
Absolutely. She just doesn't know it yet.
No.
Right. So
this
what
is
I'm
looking
doing,
incredible.
I'm just using the pencil. Can you see how quick it is? They're coming together. Now, what you will get, and what I should have said is, get a piece of paper, a bit of copy paper, and rest your hand on it, because when you're colouring in, you're going to catch bits of graphite, and it's going to be a bit smudgy. But fear not, because you've got an eraser for that. It's all good, you know, you're all good with that. So I'm going to make this frame dark. These are such nice pencils. This is a lovely, soft pencil.
It's the same manufacturer who makes our Colour Blend and Aqua Blend.
Oh, tell you what, I've used a few pencils in my time, as you know. But these are lovely. These are really nice. There's some, you don't want it so that you've got a really, you know, like, you're virtually like, breaking your wrist trying to get the colour on there, because what will happen is if they are really hard, you'll never get that blend, you'll never get that soft blend. You'll still, like the coloured pencils,
absolutely,
you'll get that indentation in the card, so it's etched into it, and it's like, yeah, it's never gonna look great, because it's just...
Have you got your little kit there, Sheena? Because Terry Anderson, Terry says,
yes,
is that a colour blend pencil or just a regular pencil?
It's a regular pencil, look, it's great. I just discovered this, was it last time I was here? And you get all these paper stumps. So when the paper stump, right, so now, say you're starting to get a bit like graphite on it, right? So that's how you clean it. You get rid of that top bit, and then you do this, and you just do that. So twist it around so you keep it, keep your point going. You might get a little wibbly wobbly bit, just do that and flick it off the edge. But now it's all nice and clean. So if I want to blend and not darken, that's it. You've got everything in there. That is so cool. I love it. It's brilliant. And you get the pencil sharpener, you get the eraser, and you get everything you need.
So we've got a bit of a revolution, Sheena.
Yeah.
We've got a revolution or a revolt.
Right.
Apparently, in the comments, that isn't currently available on our website.
Oh, no.
So they are demanding, nay, insisting that I get that kit brought back for you. Yes. I'm going to send an email today and see what I can do for you.
I think get a petition going. It's like Free Deirdre petition again, Coronation Street style. Yeah, bring it back. We want it back. Just bring it back to me. Sing it back.
There's two songs, Call Me
and
Bring It Back. Bring it back. Bring it back to me. Yep, so they're on Chivs Tunes for June. I'm going to have to write these down. I'm going to get a pen.
Yeah.
At the moment on Chivs Tunes for June, I think we've got about 12.
Fantastic.
Call Me, Bring It Back.
Yeah. Got them? Captured them, Leann?
I've captured them.
Brilliant. They are classics, as you know. Right, so we've got that. It's almost done, isn't it? You can keep make the word in a bit stronger if you want. But what I would do before I do much else, because I'm going to colour that phone in, using a bit of the old duets.
Oh, Sandra Dundas wants to know, Sheena, is that the sort of thing you can set with hairspray?
Yes, you could, absolutely. Yeah, she knows. Sandra knows. She knows how it goes. Yeah, she knows how it goes. So I'm just going to now clear.
And it's the cheap hairspray, isn't it?
Yeah, just the cheap stuff.
Like 99 pence for 500 millilitres.
Yeah, not your stuff with all your fabulous conditioners and everything like that. The stuff that's like, get a gallon of it for.
I don't know what you use. I've used that one, She's Worth It.
Oh, yeah, because she's worth it.
Because she's worth it.
Yeah.
And a one that we used in the 80s that was literally like cement.
Was it Elnet or something? Can you remember that? Which one?
Inset.
Oh, right.
Which I think they were trying to be Elnet, but they weren't.
Right.
It was Inset, but when you had your span your hairdo and you needed all the volume, you could go out at 7 o'clock and roll in at 3 o'clock.
It wasn't
you hadn't budged one hair on your head. Yes, but if you touched your head, the whole thing would bounce.
It was like a Lego clip-on.
You could pick one hair and all of your hair would move.
Like the Lego clip-on hair?
Like the Lego clip-on hair, but it was still in perfectly coiffed. That one worked well as well.
Water just repelled off it, bounced off it.
Absolutely. It could rain and your hair wouldn't move.
Bring it back. Sing it back to me. Right, so what I've done, Leann, I've made a colour chart as well. Look at that. Because I know, you've got your big fancy colour chart there, but because I'm using them, I know I'm going to need a colour chart.
Yes.
And so what I've done is I've just used the edges of my duets to splodge the pure colour down. So I can see
just the tiny little end.
Sorry?
The tiny little end.
Yeah, the little end. Which is like, I should show you that just in case you don't look. Genius. So the little bits there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you just get in the little bits and pieces, like splodge it in, and then put a little bit of water to drag it out. Yeah. The longer you leave it, the more they'll fix. Yeah. And you can heat set them, can you not? And then I used a little bit and splodged it on my mat like that again. And brushed it on for a pastel version.
A pastel version.
Pastel.
I like
it. So I like that colour. That's fabulous. So we're going to use waterfall. Don't go chasing them, Leann.
No, I'm putting that on. Don't go chasing water. You literally beat me to that. I was just about to say, don't go chasing waterfalls.
So now what we're going to do, I'm going to colour this in, and then we're going to come back with the graphite. I'm going to dry it, then we're going to come back with the graphite so that it gives it a little bit toned down look, just to fit with the rest of the picture.
It's stunning, Sheena. And Robbie Hedrick on Facebook says, who would have known colouring in speech marks with one pencil could give you such colour? I love this, Sheena. Capital letters, love this, Sheena.
Thank you.
And Crafty Angie says, what is this spraying with hairspray to set?
It's anything you're using, like pastels, chalk pastels. The way they cling to the card is like your coloured pencils, Leann,
yes.
is it not? It clings to the tooth of the card. It doesn't have like a binder in it as such. It clings because it gets in all the little nooks and crannies, doesn't it?
Yes.
So, and because it's like dusty, Springfield, it'll come off of you.
Sort of a preacher man.
There's no filter in that sometimes. It will not just stick into all those little bits, and what that does is kind of puts a little, it's kind of like as if you imagine a very fine glue over the top of it and just fixes it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It just stops it from being, well, dusty. You're right. Yeah.
That's it.
Springfield.
Classics.
Sort of a preacher man, it's on the list.
Yeah.
That's the classic, isn't it? If you say Dusty Springfield, that's what everyone thinks.
Which one? You don't have to say, love me? Or?
Son of a Preacher Man.
I love Son of a Preacher Man.
Too.
From Dusty in Memphis, the album.
Yes,
no, it's
absolutely
classic.
fantastic.
Yeah. Do you know that one wasn't a mega hit until Tarantino put it on one of the films?
Is that right?
Yeah, it was. It kind of like, it didn't go massive. The whole album of Pulp Fiction, was it? Yeah, and that was when loads of people become aware of the old Son of a Preacher Man.
Wow.
There you go.
Well, you learn something new every day. Alicia Gordon, she says, here in the US, we have a hairspray called Aquanet.
Oh.
My mum used to use it back in the day. Hairstyle would pass a hurricane testing.
Brilliant. Right, so that is where I'm going to leave that at the minute. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to dry that. It's not finished because we need some shading on it, but I need to dry the card first, Leann. So should I dry the card? And
should we have a look then at these new stamps and maybe at those Duet ink pads that Sheena's been using while Sheena does that, and then we'll come back and have a look. So you've got you start with the... Okay, picking for examples. Lovely. Why not? I'm going to move this out of the way. So there are your three stamp sets that you've got. You can see there where you've got the gramophone, you've got the tea set, you've got that lovely hall table with the telephone on there. You've got your 60 sheets of multi-purpose cardstock. And you've got your bottle of stamp cleaning solutions. We figure you're about ready to top that up now since we launched it in October. Because you're spending 10, you're going to get this Country Garden stamp and window die, which is absolutely gorgeous. You get that with anything you spend £10, $10, €10 on today. That's your Summer News free gift that we've got for you. And this is the third brand new launch of 7 launches that we've got for you this week in our Summer News set. And I've just got some other examples of how these have been coloured. Look at that. Now that's doing a bit of your pyramage stamping. Look at the dimension on there. That is by Julie. Can't read that second word. Temperton. Julie Temperton. I think that's alcohol markers. Absolutely stunning, Julie. Here's one. I'm loving this because look at that tea set. The use of the stencils that we've got for you on the show with their Duet ink pads to create that lovely soft background.
Going to do it, Leann.
Are you going to do it?
Do some stenciling.
Can I just say, bit of shimmer spray.
Which spray?
Shimmer spray.
Over the top.
Over the top.
It's just like, we're just virtually splitting the atom now.
Are we? We're that
there's
similar.
new combinations all the time. We've got to do it.
I can't wait to see. Now look, we've got the beautiful, look at that with a little bit more colouring. That literally looks as though it's leaping off the page. Here's another one, that tea set, a little bit more monotone. And that's like the blue house you got me to do with the sheep all those years ago. It's absolutely gorgeous. The gramophone, these, and look, I love the fact that every one of these I'm showing you, of these 3 new stamps today, every single one looks completely and entirely different. That, classy with that oval nested frame, really classy. This one I'm going to lose my mind over, this next one.
Which one?
Look at that.
They're the duets in the background.
Really?
Yes, the Debster has done that. She's coloured in with Deborah Durand, or the Debster. She's got a few.
Yeah.
Depending on what was it, yeah. She's in the backgrounds with the direct paper, with the duets, and then coloured in with the duets as well.
That is incredible.
Absolutely. Isn't it cool?
I think Deborah's going to love the shimmer sprays in the back with them as well. Yeah. Again, another beautiful one. Look at that lovely inked background, bringing a little bit more colour. The monotone, it's making a resurgence, I feel, Sheena. Look at this.
Yeah, and that's so easy, isn't it? It's fun. Isn't that so 1920s? You could say like a flapper, kind of like dressed in pink.
Absolutely.
And I like, you know,
a martini.
Yes.
Shaken, not stirred, a little cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
Feather in the hair, absolutely gorgeous. That is moody and dark and vintage. That's like Downton Abbey,
isn't it?
In a card.
Yeah,
it's absolutely incredible.
Yeah. Maggie Smith would approve that one.
She would approve of that one. I do like Maggie Smith. And then this, fresh and pastel.
Yeah. Yeah, pastel.
Very, very different, every single one of them. I absolutely love them.
Pineapple upside down. Did you say, Leanne?
Sorry?
Pineapple upside down cake on
Pineapple upside down.
You know what the weird thing is? That was one of the first things I made at school.
Me too.
Pineapple upside down. Hadn't seen it for years. Last week, in Here on Why, guess what? Pineapple upside down cake.
Oh, did it have a cherry in the middle of the pineapple?
Yes, you have to.
That's the law. You can't do it pineapple upside down without a cherry in the middle of the pineapples. It is the law. There's lots of laws. You know, I like to make laws. Now, Sheena was also just using our fabulous Duet ink pads. They are incredible. This is the pick of the day for you, and you've got all of those fabulous 11 Duet ink pads in there. Fabulous price again, of course. You can see your platinum price is $47.19 or $70.79, and you will get double points. Now, if you're not a platinum member, you can see your price there in the white box, but you will get double points too, and that will take you a little bit quicker towards your next shopping level. And of course, it's more than 10, so you're going to get your free gift alongside that pick of the day bundle. Now, if you want some stencils that work with the Duet ink pads, we have got those for you as well. And I'll just show you them very quickly, because I think, you know, the bubbles, and Sheena said you were going to do it. It was using these stencils, wasn't it, Sheena?
Use those stencils,
You're going to use these stencils, yes. So you can see that these are also available. These were with our Duet ink pads. You've got some beautiful textures in here. And the card that I loved with the bubbles on in this next set, and Sheena is going to show us how to use them. So that's a really great deal for you today as well, if you want some stencils to use with your Duet ink pads. Are you ready for us, Sheena?
Yes. So I thought we'd continue with the colouring in. Now this is a great technique because it gives it a kind of a different kind of vintage muted look. So look how bright that is. But if you put the pencil on top, it takes it right down again. So really makes it much more subtle. Colour still there. So what I'm doing, I'm thinking, where would the light not be? So the light, we're going to make this bit darker here. So it looks like there's less light under here. Definitely darker. So I'm going, you noticed I did that when I applied the ink as well. I painted it so that it was darker in those bits, so that it naturally is going to contour. So, and I'm just continuing that through the colouring in as I'm going here. So making these little bits here a little bit kind of contour, so a little bit dark at the side and underneath here, but lighter in the middle. And the top bit, pretty much leave that as it is, because that's going to be a shine on there. We'll put a little bit darker along here. So I'm not worried that you can see the pencil lines, because we're going to use that blending tool to blend it out again.
Absolutely fantastic. So many comments, so much love coming through, Sheena. I couldn't possibly get them all read out, but a selection would be for you. We've got people recommending songs for the tune, for the Chivs tune, so we'll come to them as well. We've got Call Me. Hello, is it me you're looking for? We'll add that on. Thank you very much, Rachel. Lynn says, I remember the house phone as a child like this, 2 shades of green. I remember the 2 shades of green, like the lighter base and the darker handle. Can you remember that?
Which one was that?
It was exactly that form, but it had like,
yes,
like the
you
baker
did.
light, like a light green and a dark green
Yes,
handle.
exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. My mum had a trim phone like that.
Oh,
remember
yeah,
the trim
I loved
phone? There were the
phone.
rectangular ones and the more
Yes.
funky kind of like hat.
That was more 70s, wasn't it?
Was, yeah. Yeah, that was right. Really when you were like on Vogue.
Really on vogue.
Oh,
You
yeah.
were trendy.
Trim phone.
Michelle Harris says she loves the realness of these stamps. I agree with you, Michelle, and that's the
Thank you.
absolute joy of everything Sheena does. Hannah Gosling-Smith has had an exceptional idea.
Which is?
Leanne, has
Yes.
Sheena seen the shimmer sprays yet? Yes, this morning.
Yes.
The gold one
Yeah.
would be great to paint the gramophone horn with. I'm not sure if that's what it's called.
The gramophone one, the gold.
Yes.
We might have to do that then.
That is
So
a
that's something else,
fantastic-
yeah. So the other plan that we had, that's gone as well now because
Yeah.
we're on a whole new other,
Whole new
you know,
other
it's just.
direction.
But this is what you do. I don't know what you're like when you decide to play. I have an idea and I kind of start, and I never usually end up where I started.
No, I never do.
Never
It
do.
evolves as I go through.
Yes, that's right. We call it evolution, Leanne.
Yes. And Rosalind loves these stamps, Sheena.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Terry Anderson on YouTube says, "Hey baby, I'm the telephone man."
Well, I got it in the kitchen and I got it in the hall and I got it in the bathroom and hanging on the wall.
Singing, ooh lolly lolly, ooh lolly lolly. Yes, that's going on the
That
list.
one, yeah.
Hey baby, I'm the telephone man. Yes.
Hey, baby, I'm
I'm a telephone man, I can
Yeah.
put it where you want it and I do.
No, I've never heard of that one.
No, I don't know that one.
Nah.
No, I don't know that one either. That's gone on the list.
Yes.
Sandra Dunter says, "Okay, Leanne, which ink pad's missing?" That's an excellent question.
Yeah.
I'm looking and I'm working it out for you, Sandra. I know not what, Sandra. Bear with, I'm working it out for you while we're watching Sheena colour.
All right. I'm intrigued to know what you're puzzling.
Well, there's 12 Duet ink pads, Sheena,
Uh-huh.
and there's only 11 for sale today.
Yeah, I haven't got lemon, the
Lemon meringue.
lemon meringue. I haven't got lemon meringue here.
But not on my board is the frosty mint.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm looking at Shimmer. That's not Duet. Oh, I don't know, Sandra. We'll work it out for you and then we'll let you know. Maybe it's the lemon. No, because the lemon meringue's on my board. That's posed us a little conundrum, Sandra. We'll work it out for you.
I like a bit of lemon meringue as well. Lovely bit of lemon
Oh, I
meringue.
love a bit of lemon meringue.
Lovely. Right, so I've gone just straight in with my rocker blocks here and I've used the crosshairs. So hopefully, whoop, 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 look at that.
Perfection.
Straight with the astigmatism, thank you very much.
Very.
But what I
perfect.
did was, you know, line it up with a line.
Yeah.
Bottom of your text, line it up with your crosshair.
Yeah.
Boom.
And then you can line your crosshair up when it's bigger like that at either side with a line on your glass mat.
Exactly.
And then it gets it nice and straight.
See, and I'm an impatient crafter because I know that would work there, whereas I've got me repositionable one out. I was like, nah, I know I can do it.
Yes.
But I would not trust that
No.
to a regular block, to an acrylic block.
Me neither.
Would not have done that when I'd done all that colouring. I wasn't ready to risk that. But yeah, so we've done all that there.
That's gorgeous.
With a pencil and one colour. So you can change up your colour and you know, just have a play with that technique. We should have a play with some backgrounds next, perchance.
Should we? Do you want to get ready for that then?
Yeah,
We'll have a look at
I
what we've
will.
got. And can also Paula Cosnick Cuts on Facebook says, "How lucky to have two of my favourite people on the show at once. I love when the two of you together. Hold on to my wallet."
Uh-oh.
Oh, Paula, thank you. We really
Thank
do
you.
appreciate that. And you know, genuinely, we're just here having a lovely time. It's just like being at home with a cuppa, except we're broadcasting to you live. Do take advantage of that fantastic deal we've got for you on those 3 brand new stamps from Sheena, because it's not just the stamps and they're high-grade photopolymer. Sheena will not have anything else. She's very strict on that. She wants the highest quality, and I don't blame her. You're getting 60 sheets of white multi-purpose card in there as well. Perfect for all of your stamping techniques and works with multiple different mediums. And then also a bottle of your stamp cleaning solution. We figure you're about ready for that now since we launched it in October. You're getting all of that, 60 sheets, stamp cleaning solution, 3 brand new A6 stamp plates from Sheena, for £28 or $32 if you're a platinum member, plus your double points, plus your £10 free gift today of our Country Lane fabulous cottage window stamp and die set. Okay, we're going to give you a minute because I'm sure you want to go check out your baskets. I'm sure you're desperate to get those stamps home and start doing what Sheena's being shown you. So we're going to have a look at this little video and we'll be back with you in a couple of minutes.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, $1 or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. What are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
I have to tell you, every single person works tirelessly behind the scenes, and I can't just give a shout out to one person because for me it has to be John, Tracy and Jake.
Going to give a shout out to our backstage hero, and I'm actually going to say heroes. It has got to be our product coordination team. It's got to be.
Because without those 3 people, when we're on air, we wouldn't be able to function like we do. They make sure we have everything we need, right from the samples to the product to having a drink of water throughout the show. They really look after us.
You see us day in, day out, 7 days a week, live on TV. We're crafting away, we're hopefully inspiring you. Every single card, every single product, every single tool that we touch has come from product coordination. Those guys are the unsung hero. They're there making sure we have the products, we have the inks, we have the tools, we have everything that we need. We have the power to actually work our Gemini ranges. The smooth running of behind the scenes of Crafters TV is all down to our product coordination team.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part, and it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
Massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously. The people not just here at Crafts Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
I know that lovely lady at the end of that video can't hear us see me, but every time she says bye, bye for now, I'm in the studio going bye, bye for now. So I feel I'm on a FaceTime, and no, you don't know the so. If it's you, bye, bye for now, because I do it every time. It's Sarah Brown. Sarah, I'm waving bye to you at the end of every one of those videos. Can't help myself. Welcome back. We have got the fantastic launch of this brand new Sheena Douglass collection for you today with these beautiful, I'm going to call them time gone by, nostalgia collection. So many of you are saying how much you're loving the evocation of all like memories like the corners of my mind. That's going on the list. I can't remember the actual words, but
Misty water-coloured
memories of the way we were. That one. Got a picture. now all the words are coming back. Okay, I forgot them for 20 seconds, and now they're coming back. So Crafty Angie says, got my order in for the new stamps. Thanks, Sheena. Need to sleep. Good night. Good night, Crafty Angie. Mwah. We'll see you in the morning when you get up. Lynn Morton says, a lot of memories in this collection. Fantastic. Thank you, Sheena. And Kelly says she agrees with you on photopolymer stamps, and she loves that you insist on it.
Fabulous. Then.
Right, now then, should we have a little look at the bundle again, or are we ready to go straight back to Sheena?
Yeah, you know what?
Sheena's
I thought
ready.
we'd just have a play with the stencils.
Let's do that then.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, let's go back to Sheena.
You know what I'm thinking? Because this is very 70s, isn't it? Shall we try and recreate a 70s wallpaper?
Yes.
Type look. I don't know, we'll give it a go. Let's just see how we're going. So I'm using the blending brushes, and I'm going to put some greeny, because again, this was my recollection. Obviously, with my mum, it would be green somewhere. And honestly, we had pictures, and we'd look at things, you know, and say, "Oh, Mum, can you remember that wallpaper?" And you know, she's not with us anymore, but she absolutely deny I would never have bought anything like that. We've got pictures of me in front of the wallpaper. We're like, yeah, look, that was like, it was there, that was it. But yeah, there was some pretty heavy patterned stuff going on then, back in the day.
She sounds like she might have been a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, she was, Leanne. She absolutely was, yeah, definitely.
Do you know, can you remember this stuff that we used to put on the wall? I think it might have been early 80s, it might have been late 70s, early 80s, called Fablon.
Fablon? My sister loved it. She fabloned everything. Plastic on a roll.
Plastic on a roll?
Oh, she did a kitchen cupboard. She did everything. You did like be wood grain 1 week.
Yes.
Melamine the next. You could any colour. Yes.
All the colours. Now there was that, and there was also something else which might not have been called Fablon, but it was like you mixed almost like a paste, a fluffy paste, and smeared it on your wall so your wall was textured.
Was that like Artex?
It wasn't Artex because it wasn't paint. It felt like your wall felted.
All right.
It was like felting your wall.
Ah.
Honestly,
Wow.
Dad did it like in every flipping room. And oh my word, it was torture to wash and clean, and then it was a nightmare to get off again. I can't remember the name of it. I'm going to consult the Google while we're watching you, Sheena.
How would you clean that? That would be
Well, you
a
couldn't,
nightmare.
that was the
wouldn't it?
problem.
I remember the bit of anaglypta. Can you remember that?
Oh, I liked a bit of anaglypta.
Bit of anaglypta. Wood
The
chip.
rainbow wood chip.
Wood chip.
What about this is ridiculous, I remember that. What about a bit of Super Fresco by Graham and Brown?
Oh, we remember the actual
I remember
thing.
the actual advert.
That
what goes up must come down. Super Fresco,
Oh,
make
yes,
it
I remember
easy. It's
that,
by
yes.
Graham and Brown.
Oh, what? I remember that now.
Yes, that was the whole wallpaper advert. What goes up must come down. Super Fresco, make it easy. It's by Graham and Brown.
Wow, what?
Yeah.
See, I didn't think I did remember, but yeah, I do
Yes,
now.
see?
What?
These colours are looking fantastic, Sheena.
Aren't they pretty?
Very
I put a bit of gesso on this card because if you want that really to just enhance the chalkiness even further, because that's the beauty of these, I think, Leann. I love that matte finish you get with them. That really nice flat finish, isn't it?
Yes.
So we've got the really pretty blend there. And now I've got to make some decisions. One thing I can do, I can darken it in some bits as well, so we might do that. But I could also take some colour away. I'm going to put a bit, I'm going to go a bit darker
the Argyle one.
in a couple of places, Leann. I'm going to, just because I want to bring out, I think I'm going to do pattern on pattern, you know. I'm really going to go for this. Let's just get wild and crazy. Hold me back. Right, so here we go. I'm putting some darker on here, just because if I go darker, we're going to see it lift a little bit more. We're just going to have a play. We're going to have a play with the sable water, and then we'll add some colour on. So it's going to be a layering exercise. So with this, what we want to do is take some colour away, but not over wet what we're doing. So this is where, you know, like your baby wipe or something is a good thing to use, because it's already kind of got some moisture in it, but it's not like it's not too wet. But I haven't got one. So what I'm using is a bit of kitchen paper with barely any moisture in it, and actually as I'm sponging this, it's giving it a texture. Hey, there's another technique, Leann, because I bet you could get a really good texture just with the paper.
Yeah.
Kind of looking like the old rag rolling and things used to do back in the day on the walls. Right, so this is just giving you inspiration, some ideas. We may not end up with something that looks amazing, but we're going through the process of letting you know what you kind of thing you can do.
I love that.
Is that cool?
Yeah, very cool.
So I'm going to keep going with that. I'm going to just move the stencil across, and let's just keep lifting, but we're going to have to put something, I want to do something on top as well, because it's too subtle still from my memories of the 70s.
There was nothing subtle in the 70s.
Nothing subtle.
It was psychedelic, wasn't
absolutely.
It? Supernova, lava lamps, massive flowers, neon colours. It was glorious.
Polyester, 90s.
Polyester. Flannelette sheets.
Flannelette sheets. It was like a light show every time you went to bed.
Those nylon sheets.
Static.
With the static, you used to get blue flashes in your sheets. Like
it's a wonder it didn't spontaneously combust.
And then when you went to bed, your hair came out 6 inches off your head because there was that much static electric in the bed.
Absolutely.
Those were the days.
So that's the first layer, and I'm quite liking that. But I think we'll move to another stencil because they're fabulous. These for mixing and matching. Let's go to one that reminds me of more of like a flocked kind of paper. So I love. Oh no, where is it? Oh, it's not there.
What one do you want?
No. Leann.
Look in the other packet. Someone might have wrapped it in a different packet.
Put in a different one, mightn't it? Okay. Right,
nobody
move.
swirly one.
3 hours later, Sheena finds the one she was looking for. Not in there either. Oh. Keep your fingers crossed, people. Okay, last one. It's not there.
Is it not?
Gone.
Which one?
Gone.
What does it look like?
There's one of them that looks like an old like kind of flock. This one will do. We'll work with this one, Leann. Yeah, we've got one. It'll be fine. No, it's the one next to it.
That one?
Yes.
And it's not there?
Not there. Not there.
Oh.
Gone. Yeah.
I was using that yesterday.
I know. Yeah, not there.
That might be my fault then.
Not there, must be Leann. Yeah, say nothing.
Okay.
Right, so, but we will use this one instead, because this kind of similar kind of thing going on. So what I'm thinking with this one is we want to put some colour back in. Alrighty? So let's go with this dark colour now. Where's my blender? Midnight, yeah. At the Oasis. You got that one, Leann?
What song's that? I was just getting you a sense. Midnight at the Oasis.
We're
going to have, I love it.
That one, yeah.
That's in the list. We're doing very well with the list today. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What?
Just in the first hour. Yeah, we've got Call Me, Bring It Back, Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls, Son of a Preacher Man, Hey Baby I'm the Telephone Man, Memories, Those Were the Days, and Midnight at the Oasis.
Ah, what? We're on fire. There's another one. I'm on fire. Oh, I love that one. And also for everything, yeah. All right, so let's see what we've got now, Leanne. It's just plain, isn't it? Oh, I'm loving that.
Oh, nice.
Winner, chicken dinner. Can you, so the
look at how that
that
textural layering over the top of the argyle.
I'm back in the 70s, seriously.
It's incredible.
The flares are happening. The whole thing, polyester, the lot. Bit of glam rock.
Oh, I loved a bit of glam rock.
Oh, me too.
I loved Mark Bolan.
Me too.
Oh, T-Rex Mark Bolan.
Brilliant.
I have a very vivid memory of being 2 in Torquay on holiday with my granddad, my mum and dad, my grandma. And there being a jukebox in the cafe that my granddad took me to for breakfast every morning. Off we went for breakfast in this cafe, and it was at 4 mica tables, padded red seats, and a jukebox in the corner.
Fabulous.
And he used to put on there, he used to give me the pennies to be able to put Ride a White Swan on 3 times in succession. And I used to stand on the seat, and my granddad would literally belt that out at 7:30 in the morning, along with Mark Bolan, to keep me happy, to the displeasure of everybody else trying to drink their tea and toast.
Oh, brilliant.
But that's a very vivid memory I've got.
Brilliant. Love it. Love it. I'm going to wipe this background.
I am loving that.
Do you like it, Leanne? It's great.
It
fun,
looks
isn't
incredible. It really does.
So what we'll do is we'll darken around the outside of it, like that. Give it a bit of a vignette, eh? Yeah?
Yes. Oh, I love a vignette.
I like a vignette. And plus, if you...
and just in case anybody's wondering, John is having a little rummage in Sheena's stencils. There he is, look. Because we're trying to find the lost stencil of Alcatraz. I'm going to show John which one it is.
Brilliant.
Do you know what it is? It's a Toya Wilcox this morning. It's a mystery as to where that stencil is. It is.
She lives not far from me now, you know.
Really? Toya Wilcox?
Toya Wilcox lives in Pershore.
Really?
Yeah, just 20 minutes away from you. And yeah, she's seen around and about quite frequently. Yeah.
John's had an epiphany because I was using it yesterday. He's gone to find it for you, Sheena. However, I'm loving that one that you've used. Look at that.
Does that not fit?
It's like kismet.
It's like a hand and a glove, is it not?
It really is a marriage made in heaven.
Yeah, that's perfect. Exactly.
I absolutely love that, Sheena.
I think that if you want to go, if you like a bit of humour, if you've got a friend of the similar age, you know, that remembers these things, they'll get that. They'll get the reference and they'll smile.
Yeah.
And that's what I love.
I love it.
Humour's important to both of us, Leanne.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Absolutely,
in fact, we share stuff. There's still some things on Facebook that we can't share. But
that we can't share.
Still, can't look at it without laughing.
Look at it without giggling. And then if I do need cheering up, I'll send it to you as a little in a message. And then we cry.
We absolutely. But absolutely.
I think that background makes it. The colouring's beautiful, but all of it together, it lifts it and elevates it and just completes it, doesn't it?
It is so cool. And then, I mean, if you wanted to, you could cut out your bit of extra, couldn't you? And save it for later. But I just think that was just such good fun to do, so achievable, low cost. You've got definitely I would go for the duets for that bundle if you can. And a pencil and the stamps.
And you don't need anything else.
That's it, done.
Incredible, absolutely incredible. So many of you absolutely blown away by that demonstration. However, Anne Kalinuskas, she wants to get her hands on whoever thought textured ceilings were a good thing, because they're not, according to Anne. Textured ceilings.
Oh yeah.
They're like the stippling
Once you've
in the
got them, you
Artex
can't get rid of them.
You can't get rid of them. I've just getting rid of all of them in my house, and honestly, it was such a messy thing to do. Yeah. Sarah says, "Hi Leanne, it's me you're waving bye to." Hi, Sarah. Lisa says she still has a lava lamp. I love a lava lamp. Karen says, ring, ring, ring. Why don't you give me a call, Abba?
Abba, of course.
That's a good one. Yeah. And Maria says, hanging on the telephone by Blondie.
Of course, hanging on the telephone.
Hanging on the telephone by Blondie. There we go. Ring, ring, ring. Abba, hanging on the telephone by Blondie.
Fabulous. Oh, this playlist, Leanne, you're going to
Now,
have
I'm
to,
writing
it's
them
going to
down,
be
look.
phenomenal.
I'm on the list.
Can you remember, my mum didn't have one, but you could get them, phone locks.
Yes, a phone lock.
So the dial, so back in, they've actually shown these phones to kids these days, and they don't know how to work them, the dial. Yeah, they don't know how you dial it, the phone thing.
Yes.
But what you'd do is you'd get a lock and go in the dial, and it would have a key, and it would stop it going round, so you couldn't phone.
You couldn't phone anyone? No. So you couldn't spend your mum's money on the phone bill? You couldn't talk for 3 hours to your mate who was 2 doors down while she was at work? Which is what I used to do. And literally my good friend Kim, hello Kim if you're watching, lived next door to me in the next house. We were best friends. And if our mums were out, we would phone each other. We were next door and we would phone and talk for 4 hours on the phone. Could have gone next door, don't know why we did it. That's why my mum needed a lock. I've always been a talker. Now, the shimmer sprays, Sheena is going to show us them at some point, if not in this 2 hours later on today. Oh, which I might do the gramophone. We'll see. No pressure, you do. No pressure. But these shimmer sprays, when Sheena seen them this morning, she was like, oh, because, you know, here's what happened. We said shimmer spray to Sheena and it was kind of okay, because you might have seen a shimmer spray before and they're sometimes not very impressive. And so I think Sheena was a bit like, oh, okay, then shimmer sprays. And then she came over here and seen my board. This board here that I've got for you now. And that changed our tune, didn't it? You were like, oh, look at that and look at that and I like that and that's lovely and oh, look at the shine. So that changed it all, didn't it, Sheena?
Beautiful they are.
Beautiful. You've got all of the shimmer and shine in there. And what you can see there is the top row of the colour in white and the bottom row the same colour on black cardstock. We've got 2 clear ones in here. We've got ice silver and the gold dust. That's a clear base with a mica silver and a mica gold in there. So that's an overlay. The rest of them are all dye-based, beautiful, deep, intense dye-based liquid, infused with the maximum amount of gold mica that we could get in there to give you all of the colour play, the shimmer and shine. If you've been watching for the last 2 days, I've been demonstrating these for you and you've absolutely loved them. You're getting all 10 of these sprays for £44 or $60 today is your platinum price. And don't forget, you will get double points on that, and you will also get your £10 free gift today for our summer news of that fabulous Country Lane cottage window and stamp set, die and stamp set. Now it is all about the stamps today, isn't it? It's all about this fabulous new launch from Sheena today. And I'm just wanting to show you some of these samples again. If you're just joining us in this second hour, this bundle today for you of £28 or $32 is your platinum price with your double points and your free £10 gift. You get that on everything you buy today. Premium quality photopolymer stamps plus 60, I'm just going to show you, plus 60 sheets of your multi-purpose card stock in there. 60 full sheets. That's a wedge. That's a lot of cards, 60 sheets. Brilliant for card bases, brilliant for colouring on, brilliant for your inking techniques that Sheena was just showing you there with your duets, and a bottle of your stamp cleaning solution. We figure you're ready for that now since we launched it in October, so we've included it in the bundle for you. You're getting all of that for £28 or $32 at your platinum price, which is phenomenal. And then look at what Sheena's very talented team have done with these stamps. This is, are they the oids or the ets? The oids. The ink oids or the team.
The inkettes or the people on my the Sheena's Inkettes group.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Now look, this gramophone that Julie has done for us is absolutely incredible with that alcohol colouring and doing that pyramage effect. It's so nostalgic. Absolutely beautiful these. This is my favourite. I adore that lemon undertone, the colouring in there with those stencils across. I'm dying to shimmer up that background a bit. It's absolutely beautiful. I promise not to spritz it though. I'm sure that might be Deborah. And look, we've got beautiful representation of that telephone again. This monotone, it's making a resurgence, and I absolutely love the monotone with spots of colour look.
that spot colour, I think it's a great photography technique because and use it in your art because it draws your eye to the star of the show.
Yes, I love it. And I still remember to the day when you taught me how to do that with that little house with the sheeps.
Yeah.
And it's still something I do now. I thoroughly enjoy it. I just love that monotone look and feel.
Yeah.
Also because you made it very easy for me to do, and so I look like I can when I can't. The gramophone on there with the martinis. There's definitely a flapper girl in the background there, mind, with a little shimmery tassel dress on, without a doubt. This. Oh, Nicola has made a very bold claim, Sheena. Nicola says this is one of the very favourite stamps she has ever seen.
Okay, pointless in me. Carrying on then.
What? That's bold, Nicola, but I love your commitment to it. So confident. Now look at that. I love this. Having the little offset at the top and doing that lovely, that more pop of the kind of 60s pop colour where it's nice and solid in places. I think that's looking great. My favourite again, just lovely soft pastels, a few die cuts in the background. And look, I think each and every one of these that we come to have a look at with these 3 stamps, they all look and feel very different from the next one. And you would think with a stamp done with such nostalgia in that lovely realistic style that Sheena is famous for, you could be forgiven for thinking that when you colour them they might look the same. You could think that when you see them. These samples show you that that is not the case, because every single one looks entirely different to the next and shows that no matter what your colouring medium preference is or what your colouring style is, it's going to work, because look at the difference in them two. It's going to work absolutely beautifully. Very simple, one colour stamping and spritzing monotone. Let me just move that out of the way because I've got a little pile going on here. There we are. Monotone, and then that lovely nostalgic craft card, wax pencil fabulousness of the other one. Very, very different from the same stamp set. I think these are completely glorious, and for the price of £28 or $32 to get that 60 sheets of multi-purpose cardstock and your stamp cleaning solution and double points and your free stamp and die set from the Country Lane collection, what more could you want? I think it's definitely a great brand new launch today and exceptional value for money. So many of you messaging in and absolutely adoring this show. Thank you. Lillian Kwok says, Sheena, I was just thinking about my dad putting the phone lock on our elephant coloured phone.
Oh, nice.
Nice grey one.
Oh, I know, it's a warm grey.
It's
like
a warm
grey colour, isn't it? Yes,
I
can see it.
Now then, another song for you is the missing stencil, Gone, Gone, Gone by Johnny Mathis. Thank you. We will. I like it. My grandma loved Johnny Mathis.
Oh, I've seen him in concert.
Have you?
My mother adored Johnny Mathis.
She loved him.
Johnny Mathis.
Johnny Mathis. Look, but he's found the stencil. John found the stencil, so we can't have it. That was a flyby from John showing us we've got the stencil.
The show can go on.
The show can go on. Take it to shit. Look, hand delivered to Sheena by John. Here we are.
Thank you, John.
Wow. That is how dedicated we are here at Crafters TV. And how exceptional John is on a seek and find mission. Seek and find mission. Thank you, John. Now then, my mum had one of those. I learned to tap the pips in the receiver to phone out. I don't know that. Tap the pips in the receiver to phone
there was kids in school who knew how to override it.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah. Like, I didn't have to. I think my mother knew it was like trying to hold back the tide, trying to stop me talking. It was like, you know, it was futile exercise. So, yeah. So, but she didn't. My mum didn't have one, pleased to say. But, yeah, loads of people, school had them. But they did work out how to
get past it.
Yes,
I have to. I'm going to have to research that. Lois says, who remembers calling people and asking them if their refrigerator was running and then telling them to go and catch it, then hang up? So much fun back in the day. I can honestly say I never did that. Maybe. Not. I wouldn't admit to it live on TV. Hannah Gosling-Smith. So what kind of card did Sheena use for her first card? Was it just multi-purpose?
It was just multi-purpose, actually.
And
yes.
And that was with your stamping with your HB, 2B?
Yes, I stamped with them the waterproof.
Yes.
I think I used black.
Yeah.
And I used the 2B and HB pencil. That was it.
And that was it, multi-purpose.
Yeah, multi-purpose.
Perfect.
Worth a treat.
That multi-purpose card is great for multi-purpose stamping on different techniques, and it's what I've been using consistently the last 2 days with the shimmer sprays. And if you gesso the multi-purpose card, it's very, very good with your Duet ink pads as well, so it'll do a good job for you. Now then, what should we have a look at next? Or you give me the nod when you're ready, Sheena.
Do you want to, should we do a background to go with the gramophone?
Should we do, yes,
and
please.
Then we will colour the gramophone in, because we can get the sprays in for this one as well, shall we? Have a bit of a
Would
play?
you mind?
So what I've done, just to save time, because we've seen how to stamp, I've stamped this out ready. So I'll pop this to one side, and we'll come back to that.
Have you got sprays?
I've got sprays.
Sheena's got sprays.
Good to go. And I've got the this here. Now this is definitely, I think that wallpaper is of that era, don't you think?
Oh yes.
Flocked, kind of like that look. And I think what I'm going to do, so because it is crazy mixed up media we're doing today.
I love it.
We're going to use pencils as well. We're going to use the colour blend pencils at some point.
Oh.
But we're also going to use some of the water reactive inks as well, yeah.
Oh, what?
I know. That's, it's
Do you know what I love, this is why I love it when you're with us, because what it does is show everybody at home how everything you've got in your collection, you don't need to be scared of. You can bring it together, and it works with a new launch when we bring it out for you, and everything has a little partner. It can all be used at the same time. And when you add something like this stamp collection, what it does is rejuvenate and reinvigorate some of the things that you've got at home and make them all fresh and new to you again. Would you agree, Sheena?
Absolutely, that's it, because then it gives it's like another element you've added to your crazy chemistry set.
Yes.
So now you're going to get all these other new reactions and different formulations and combinations to play with, and that's what keeps it fun for me. That's what I love. So yes, hopefully you too. So we're going to create like a warm background. Let's go warm here. So I'm using some sunrise glow.
Oh, I like that one.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Res Dog. I love that name.
Which one?
Res Dog Originals on YouTube.
Wow.
Says Leanne, are you going to bring the brushes back? Yes, Res Dog, we are. They were phenomenally popular, like more popular than we could have planned for. And they flew like the wind. They are fantastic, but they are on order and they are coming back.
I know Deborah Durant is waiting for hers. I'm waiting for mine. Well, yeah, we've been talking about it. We can't wait.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, well impressed.
You know what I did yesterday, Sheena, on my Shimmer show, and I'd practiced those brushes with the Duet ink pads, because that's what we were launching them with.
Yeah.
And yesterday I wanted to do a Harmony water reactive background on multi-purpose cardstock to use with my shimmer sprays.
Yeah.
I could not believe the smooth blend, the depth and intensity of colour that I achieved with those brushes using Harmony Water Reactive.
Really?
It wowed. I gobsmacked myself at that moment. I was like, I can't.
Wow.
My own flabber was gasted by myself doing that. So we are definitely bringing those brushes back, do not fear, and we're bringing a goodly amount. So anybody who was disappointed, as soon as they land, you'll be able to get them.
Yay! Okay, let me know. I'm in the queue. Right, so what I'm doing is I've blended the lemon. I always start with your lighter colour.
Yeah.
Because then you can decide if you want to go darker, it's easy, but you know where to avoid so that you don't darken that colour if you want to keep it that way, because you can't get it back. You know, you couldn't get it back to lemon once you've used orange over the top. But I'm going to just use a little bit more. I'm going to intensify that lemony colour. And the thing is also, if you can work larger, I will trim this down actually, because you're going to get fingerprints on there, just the way it is, you know. So always try and start with a larger piece of card than you know you're going to end up with. Now I wanted this to look all warm and kind of reflect the colour that we're going to have in that that gramophone's kind of trumpet bit, yeah. So kind of brassy, warm colours.
Lovely.
And we'll use some of the spray over the top as well.
Nice. It's like a candlelight glow, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's like a candlelight glow.
Absolutely, yeah. Yes, so we do, again, I like the fact that it is very warm, bit subtle at the minute, but we are going to give it a bit more drama when we use this. Now, I'm in two minds, Leanne. I'm pondering whether to use the spray now, dry it, then put this on top, and I may well do that.
I would.
Because if I spray it later, I'm going to lose the definition of this.
You are.
But we will need a little pause because I'll need to let it dry.
Let's have a look at the ink pads then and the stencils that you're using there, Sheena. Why not? And we can have a little reminder of the sprays as well that you're going to use. So we've got this fabulous bundle of the Duet ink pads for you today. That's what you've seen Sheena just using to create that fabulous background. 11 of our Duet ink pads in here for you, and you've got beautiful colours which will all blend together fabulously for you. Great price. This is our pick of the day today, and you're getting these $47.19 or $70.79. You can see you're getting your double points as well. You get your double points on everything today, and you will get your free gift. I must just keep reminding you, spend £10, dollars or euros today, and you'll get that fabulous stamp and die set. Okay, so they're the Duet ink pads, 11 superb colours for you there. Beautiful techniques you can create with them. And I've got a little swatch, I can show you some of the techniques. We've also got this fantastic stencil set for you. Now, Sheena's used a couple of these. She's using that lovely background with a telephone, the one in the middle there. And I think over the top of the Argyle, which is one of the sets coming up, that looked incredible. Honestly, I hadn't never thought of layering those textures up like that. I tend to use one texture and that's it.
Yeah, no,
but
fabulous.
What a difference when you laid that up, Sheena.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's something new I'm going to be trying. Every day's a school day, isn't it? I absolutely loved that result. So you've got these three beautiful ones here, which is our opulent trio. Then we've got the textile trio, which is that lovely linen look, the gingham and the wave texture. We've then got our decorative trio, which is your fretwork, your mandala, and that lovely kind of swirl lace floral pattern. And then my personal favourite set, we've got our stylish trio, which is your Argyle, that lovely kind of wave, raindrop, and the circles, which I love. So you're getting all four of those for £24 or $28, your platinum price, and you're getting double points, and you're getting your free gift of that stamp and die set. And we've had confirmation that the ink pad you are not getting out of these 12 colours is lemon meringue. She's out of stock. She's been extremely popular. She's sold out and gone, but she's on her way back in. However, use the next one to it, Sunshine Glow, with a lighter touch, and you'll get a bit of a lemon tonic feel. So don't worry about it. You've got all of the colours in there. Those 11 colours, you're not compromised with what you're going to be able to do. Now, the shimmer sprays, so popular over the last 2 days, really, really popular. We launched them on Monday and I showed you all of the different background techniques with these, and yesterday we used them alongside our Venetian Grace collection, which was stunningly beautiful over the top of your printed papers. That's also available if you didn't get it yesterday and you'd like to. It's on the website. You're still going to get your double points on it because it's on the website, so don't forget that, and you'll get your free gift today of that stamp and die window and your double points. So shimmer sprays, we've got all of the colours here, 10 beautiful colours. 2 with a clear base, so a clear base with a silver shimmer and a clear base with a gold shimmer. Then you've got 8 beautiful, deep, intense dye liquids infused with that naturally occurring warm gold mica to give you maximum shine and sparkle. And then we've shown you there on the white card and the dark card, on the black card, how the colours will still appear glorious on a darker background. And to get a dye base shimmer spray with a gold ink mica in, I beg your pardon, and still have that colour be obvious on a black cardstock, I have to tell you, is no mean feat.
No.
Because usually when you get a shimmer spray,
yes,
the colour disappears,
yes,
and you've just got the colour of the mica left.
Get the most exciting you get is a silver. A pearl mica. Remember, that's a good, see that cost saver as a pearl mica. We said that back in the day.
Absolutely.
But that's not, you've
and the
never done
colours
that.
usually disappear, don't
No,
they?
absolutely.
Our colour doesn't disappear, and that is the Harry Potter magic that we have included in our shimmer sprays for you. And I believe Sheena's going to show you a little bit of that in her next demonstration. Are you ready for us, Sheena?
I am.
Sheena's ready. Let's go have a look.
Let's go. Right, so I've picked out 3 colours because I think these look very vintage and very, they say 20s to me. I'm looking at that because, again, I want to keep that cool, that warm glow going. So gold's the obvious option. This gorgeous sunset bronze is obviously another one. But I've gone a little bit left of field here with the summer meadow. Because I'm going to have some summer meadow in the main picture. So let's leave that one to last. Let's go with the obvious. Let's do a bit of... so I don't know about you, Leann, but you were talking about, you know, mica is a solid and glitter is a solid. It's if it dissolved, it would defeat the purpose. It's got to be solid in its combination. So I always would if I could, store them lying down. Because the solid will sink over a larger surface area. And it's easier to shake, and it's less likely to end up in the little spray bit. Is that what we would do? Concur?
Concur. Fully. Concurred. Is that gold dust you're using?
Oh, yes, lovely.
So that's the clear base with the gold mica.
So the other thing that I had back in the day using these, Leann, it would be commit to the spray. If you do it half, you get dribbly bits. But if you do it whoosh, you get a finer mist. Right? So that's lovely. That's gorgeous. I've got that there, but I'm going to go more dramatic.
Oh, yeah?
I am. I'm going in with this sunset bronze.
I'm so excited.
And I don't know if I'm going to go everywhere.
I'm so happy that you love these.
Lovely. Liking that.
That's gorgeous.
And
I was to explain to everybody as well, Sheena, that sometimes when it's still damp, you don't see the shimmer.
Absolutely. We know back in the day with the sparkle pen, the first overlay, you wouldn't see them. Oh, right. Fabulous. You know what else you could do? If you wanted, you could get a sponge on there, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
Shall we try?
Go do it, Sheena.
This is I think this is Gordon. I've left little young Trev at home. Big Trevor's there, but this is Gordon in it. Oh, I'm liking that very much. Sheena. So no water in your sponge, and you don't want to pick up too much because you'll just be removing what you've put on. So, but I want a bit more of this gorgeous bronze on there. Right, lovely. And what I'm liking is that when it's reacting with the duets underneath. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wipe this down, and I wouldn't waste that, do a bit of director paper, mop it up with that. But in this case I will. I'm going to dry it, and then shall we reconvene?
Yes, absolutely. Let's have a look at these. Let's have a look at these samples again with this fabulous stamp set that we've got. We'll do a quick flick through these so you can see them, and then we'll have a quick break, and then we'll come back to Sheena. So look, beautiful each and every one. And I just want to draw your attention to this. When I say that you can do very different things with these stamps depending on your personal preference, your style, your colouring medium, what you like it to look like, who you're sending it to. That's the same stamp in 2 entirely different ways, and they look, for me, 2 different stamps. So you're going to be able to do your personal preference, which is what I absolutely love. I adore that all pink one, I have to say. Loving the real soft nostalgic feel of that one. This one with the duets and colouring it in that lovely harmonious tone, I think is exceptional. The gramophone there, all I need to see is the little dog on the record, the little Jack Russell, and I'm transported back in time with that one. My little Tink, I lost her, I know, but we've got little Ted now. He's little Ted.
Little Ted?
Yes, have I not shown you?
I've never seen Ted.
Have you not? No. Oh, I'm going to introduce you to Ted, Sheena. We rescued him from the Dogs Trust.
Oh.
Yes, he was farmed in Ireland and illegally imported, took away from his mum. Wasn't in a very good state, bless him. And so we adopted him. And he's an amazing little character. He's gorgeous. So little Ted has got a lovely new home now. He's been on air, he's been on CTV, he's had a cameo. He came and met everybody when he was a tiny puppy. And he'll come back again. Look, every single one of them entirely different. I'm definitely getting my tassel dress, my feather in my hair, and having mine shaken, not stirred, and a bit dirty.
Absolutely.
My martini. You've got to have your martini shaken, not stirred, and a bit dirty.
Leanne, I'm just going to say, you're going to have to anchor yourself. Grab on till you because when you see this, your legs might likely go.
Well, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm hanging on.
Are you anchored?
Are you going to show it now before we go to the break?
Show it.
Hang on. I need to hold on to the
finished.
desk, Sheena. Hang on, because I'm going to, right, I'm on.
Oh yeah? Right. Okay, steady. Right. Okay.
Ready? Oh, look at it. Oh my word. Are you converted to our shimmer sprays?
Absolutely.
Do you love them?
How easy is that though? How
Isn't
simple.
that
That wasn't a difficult
exceptional?
background. And we're going to put some pattern over that when we
Oh my word,
when we come
Sheena.
back.
That is incredible. Let's let Sheena get ready for that next bit, which I personally cannot wait to see. So we're going to give her a couple of minutes. We're going to give you time to check out your baskets, because I know for a fact you want the stamps where you've got that 60 sheets of multi-purpose and your stamp cleaner. You're probably also thinking about Duet and Shimmer at the same time. While you think about it, what it is you need, here's a little video and we'll be back for the next instalment very soon.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in.
Should be coming. What
That's exactly
What
how
did she do?
it looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze. If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablet or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome back. The comments have gone wild while you've been watching that break. And Lynn says, what a beauty. I don't think the cameras do the sprays justice. It's impossible with the bright lights that we need to be able to come to you at home. It's impossible for us to be able to give you the full effect of that. But when you do get it home and you see it yourself, you will absolutely appreciate what we're waxing lyrical about. Robbie Hedrick wants to know, what sponge do you use, Sheena?
Oh, kitchen sponge, cheap and cheerful. Just a scouring sponge, you know, the ones you do your dishes with?
Oh yes.
Yeah, cut them in quarters, and what you want to do is pull some bits out of them so that it looks a little bit less regular, so it's not like a brick.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do techniques like that if you want a uniform pattern, but most of the time I don't want that. I want it to be random, so if you just pull little bits out of the sponge, and in this little green bits, it forms like a little handle as well.
Yeah, perfect.
Kitchen sponges, they're the future.
Thank you, Sheena.
There you are.
Well, are you ready to crack on?
I am.
Brilliant.
Yes. I was in two minds, Leanne, because I know you like the dots on the other one, and I thought that looked really cool. But I thought this,
I think you're right.
So, doesn't it? It looks like you can imagine in this posh.
I think you're the right choice there,
room,
Sheena.
this wallpaper repeat design kind of, Right, so I'm going to use, this is where we're going to mix it up a bit again. We're going to use the water reactive because I want to use the black. I don't want to add any more colour to this because I think we've got loads of colour going on. Now, because wherever there's a mica or a glitter on a surface, when you come to colour it or ink over the top of that, you never get as dark a finish because it's kind of shiny. Yes? So, but that's good.
Yes.
Because I don't want it to be as dark. I don't want it to be completely overpowering. I want it to be, the pattern to be there, but not black. But so I know that because of, you know, doing all this colour on the background and then going on top, it wouldn't be black. I could go over and over and over and finally get there, but that is not where my interest lies.
It's going to look a bit more faded.
Yes, a bit more kind of pattern, but grey and a little bit, and also if it's a little bit darker in places and lighter in places, that'll be fine too.
I like that because it kind of gives it that like age-worn, care-worn look when that happens, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely, like that.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Lovely, isn't it?
That is beautiful.
So I'm just going to take this and see if I can line up roughly where that would be. Let's see. This is where you kind of go left a bit, right a bit, left a bit.
Like the golden shot.
See, yeah, exactly. Cool, that's another flash back there, isn't it? Bob Monkhouse.
I loved Bob Monkhouse.
Yeah, he was so witty. Apparently he was one of the wittiest comedians. Like, he had a joke just on, like, instantly. You didn't have to think of it for, like, any occasion. He would just, like, be able to give you a joke.
He was good, wasn't he? A bit like Jimmy Tarbuck's the same.
Oh, yeah.
It's of that era, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Just entertainers, weren't they? Born entertainers.
Yeah, born entertainers.
They trod the boards, didn't they? You think that they got there and it was like easy from A to B. I tell you who I think is brilliant now though, similar kind of vein, but Bradley Walsh, I love Bradley.
Oh, he's exceptional.
Oh, he is just, and I love it when he's on with his son, because that's just genuine affection, isn't it?
It is, and a genuine
respect,
banter and respect.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, love that combination. So what I'm doing again, where you've got a stencil and it didn't quite hit the edge of the card, if you don't want to trim it down, don't worry, fear not, we'll just do a vignette like this, and it also makes it look a bit more aged, and it also draws your eye more to the centre of the image, and it just, there you go. That looks pretty cool. But we'll if we, that's pretty, isn't it?
That looks absolutely stunningly beautiful. And who knew, putting that little bit of ink over it and then joining the stencil? Do you know what? So here's something I've learned today, Sheena, when I designed those stencils.
Yeah,
that you can tessellate the pattern.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So thank you for educating me on a product that I developed myself.
This is
because I've learned something new today. I love that. Sheena, that is, I want to come and have a look at that in person. I want to waggle it under the light.
Yeah.
It looks absolute. Can I come over?
Yeah, come on. Come on.
I'm coming over quick.
Leann, come on.
Because I absolutely can't believe what I can see with my eyes. I think you've got to see it.
Even tidy up for you.
Do you know what? You can't explain it, can you, Sheena?
It's lovely, isn't it? It just, I think that it's the interest, Leanne. What you need to make it, to get it to there, is you do need those layers. You've got that really lovely chalky, kind of subtle matte background, the foundation layer. Then you've got the bling on the top that is broken and giving it more texture, and then that over the top of that. This is where all the products that you've got, get them out, have them play together. You're going to come up with different combinations all the time.
That in person can't be described as it looks on the screen. When you get that home and do it yourself, you're going to be absolutely... And do you know what, Shane? There was nothing there in those techniques that was difficult to learn for a new person.
No, absolutely not.
I think you could get the product. I think you could get everything that Sheena's just used there and sit down and copy that today, and it'll look exactly the same, because there was nothing particularly difficult at all. It was all very easy. It was just the layering that does it, Sheena. Knowing the things to put together, which is the joy of having Sheena here with us on a Wednesday. Every single one of us is learning so much, and I think we're all so grateful and appreciative of that. Comments coming through. Linda's looked up the dog. It was a mixed breed on the RCA print. The music, you know, the little Jack Russell.
Wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was called Nipper.
Nipper. Yeah.
Nipper.
Yeah, and it was called Nipper.
Look at you. That's who you need in a quiz. You need Sheena with you in a quiz of, you know, just random things that other people won't know. Sheena's your girl.
Nothing of any value, just random stuff that most people would just go, nah, I'm not saving that.
Absolutely.
Leave room for something of value.
Lynn Morton says, what a beauty. I don't think the cameras do that justice. Hannah said, just wanted to thank Leann and Sheena. Never been confident with art, though I've always been creative. Between Academy of Colour and Sheena Wednesdays, I actually made something I'm proud of.
Yay.
I've sent a pic in.
Wow.
Are we getting the picture? Oh, I'm so excited to see that,
Fantastic.
Hannah. Do you know, I love these feedbacks like this where people say I was scared and I'm not squared. I'm not scared anymore. You're not squared or scared.
And the thing is, Leanne, is that not the best thing we could get? That's the best thing. That's us doing what we should be doing right.
Absolutely, Sheena. And you know what? I always say this, and I agree with you. If somebody says that and shows us and says, I was scared and now I'm not, and I just have a go and I've made something I'm proud of, I just put a fork in me, I'm done. Because I'm so happy. Oh! I just had a sneaky peek. I'm ready. Sheena, are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're like the gladiators.
I'm braced.
Come on.
Ready.
George, you've got us in suspense, George.
What? How amazing is that? What? No.
So Hannah says she's learned so much from Zig and Zag, aka Sheena and I, and she's thrilled. And I could see a little bit of glossy accent on those raindrops there as well, I think. And she also said, "Take that, Mr. Mason." GCSE art teacher, what do you know? That is absolutely fabulous,
It's
Hannah.
stunning.
Isn't it
stunning.
beautiful? And you
Absolutely.
should be proud of that,
Yeah.
Hannah, because it's exceptional. And if that's what we're managing to help you do at home by accessing these fantastic products that we bring you, and then the education that we bring, and giving you the confidence, we couldn't ask for anything more.
No.
Colleen says, that is beautiful, Sheena.
Oh.
Now, you just let us know when you're ready.
I'm good, yeah.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay, let's go.
I'm splodging colours everywhere. Every bit of matte I can find, I've put some colours. Look, a plethora of colours. And I've started colouring the trumpety bit. This is going to be like a brass, isn't it? This full on. So I've gone full on colour. So I've used this, the orangey one, which is the Sweet Clementine.
Bam, bam, bam. I don't know if you can have Sweet Clementine, because it's not really, is it?
But it could be Sweet Clementine. It was my head as well. So yeah, you've got to do the ba ba ba, haven't you?
You have got to do a ba ba ba.
Yeah. So what I'm doing, Leanne, is I'm mixing, and because there's no brown, I'm not worried too much. I'm using a bit of this. What colour would that one be? The purpley one. What's it called?
It's called Vintage Merlot.
That's
Vintage
the one. I'm using a bit of Merlot for the shadow, like that. And can you see how fun that looks? It looks actually more interesting than if I just use the brown. And I'm going to put some of that in there as well, like this. So we've got a darker where the shadow. So look where I've got the cross hatching there for you. Well, not cross hatching, just hatching. So that is telling you there'll be less light in there. So if you make it a bit darker, it's going to look a bit more like kind of contoured and the way you want it to be. I'm liking that colour combination a lot. That's fun, isn't it? Oh, I'm liking that. It looks a bit like fruit salad chews at the minute to me.
Oh, I love a fruit salad.
Oh, I love them, yeah. Very nice. So what I'm going to do as well is this bit here needs to be like a brass. So I'm going to go, you could leave white on there as well. Funnily enough, with like brass and things, there's a lot of black and dark because it's so shiny. It's surprising how dark it gets in places. So I'm going to use a bit of the blue as well, just to give it a bit of, you know, darker shading, like this. Again, because we can. And it's your composition, and just try it out if you like it.
That looks incredible, Sheena.
Brilliant. And it's looking pretty, isn't it?
Oh, incredible. And Betty Providenti on YouTube, Sheena, she says, I taught art for 38 years.
Wow.
I learn more and more watching CC and using your amazing products every day.
Wow, how amazing is that? Wow, that is...
Betty, thank you for sending that in. That means a lot to us.
Praise indeed, that is. Wow. Oh, I'm really liking the colours in that.
Sheena, I think
They're
it's
fun,
incredible.
aren't they?
Honestly, superb.
I'm liking them a lot. So this is the trickiest. If you want this to look like wood, so if you want to make a brown, normally like an orange and a purple will make a browny kind of colour. But we'll see what we get. Let's see what we've got here. If we get, yeah, that's like a nice warm browny colour there. We can work with that. See, sometimes having a limited palette is a good thing because it doesn't, you've got less chance of things clashing for a start.
Yes.
And you're learning how to mix things as well, how to get the colour, get where you want it to go with you know, just mixing.
Now, didn't you teach me, Sheena, that if you go on opposite sides of the colour wheel, you get brown?
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
cross the streams, like
I
Ghostbusters.
remembered that, yes.
Yes, just cross them. And
like green and red?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So now we'll say, like, we've got that colour there, so I'll darken this bit here, and I'm going to make this a bit darker this side, and then we'll do some little dark bits in the recesses there. And definitely want some shadow where it's cast on the bottom there. We'll make this a bit darker. So I'm just using blue here and just continuing. Let's make this top bit a bit lighter.
I'm loving it. I can almost hear the record playing, like the Charleston
and
playing on a crackly sound.
Yeah, when it jumps as well, there's a bit of a scratch there and you get that click.
Like curtains drawn, candlelight, scratchy music, tassel dresses.
Absolutely.
Cosmopolitans and martinis, having a little dance, the glitterati. Oh, be fabulous, wouldn't it? I'd love to be able to go back in time.
Yeah, be fab, wouldn't it?
It really would. I don't think I'd like the fact that you didn't have anything to do your hair with and that people were burning their scalps with them hair tongs.
Oh, yeah, what they used to do, that was not, yeah.
And there was no central heating, so it was freezing cold and you had to have 47 blankets.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
and of course.
And there wasn't the health care and there wasn't the meds. Yeah, let's not bother. We'll stick where we're at, yeah.
I think we're probably in a better era now, but
I'm too
it's
soft.
that nostalgia, isn't it? You just, yeah. It was stylish. I agree, very stylish.
Nice to look at, but yeah. And then of course you look at all the aristocracy, and then you think, yeah, I'd probably be the one in the kitchen. Like, wouldn't even be like.
I would have definitely been downstairs.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd have been the fire girl. I'd have been cleaning the grates on a morning, making the fires for everybody.
That would be me, Leanne. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm using these greens. Yes, I'm using the lime green. That really pretty, what's it called, the spring buds, and just putting the some just little highlights there. And you know what, if you want to leave some white cord as well, that's a good thing, because it makes the leaves look a bit shinier. So don't feel you've got to colour them all in, but think about where you've got ones that are kind of behind another one. You might have a little bit of a shadow there, so we'll make that one darker. And then what we'll do, we've done this, if you want to add more colour over the top, we could use the coloured pencils, Leanne. Over the top of that to just give it a bit more.
As in colour blend?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
To make them pop a little bit more. And we'll get a little bit of the bling on there as well. Why not? So we'll paint with the sprays as well. So,
oh my word, I can't believe, this is just fantastic. And I love the fact that, who knew that your Duet ink pads could do that for you? Firstly, because we've really just used them as backgrounds up to now. We've talked about painting, I did a little bit of painting, but nothing like that. So being able to see that, I think, is, well, it's blown my mind. It's shown me something else that we can do with those fabulous ink pads. But then the fact that you're going to use the shimmers over the top, you're going to use your colour blend over the top, it's back to that thing of showing how everything you've been buying and collecting at home, you're going to be able to use them in so many fabulous ways. And the thing that allows you to do that are these brand new stamps that we're launching for you today, because it gives you the canvas to then start applying all of this colour to, and it gives you use for the things that you've got at home and reinvigorates the stuff that you might have collected and be a bit scared of, and removes that mystery a little bit, I think, Sheena.
Oh, absolutely. That's it. You just sometimes need somebody just to give you a little nudge and say, if you do this and do that, and then it's like, oh, okay. All right, I'm good now. I'm off and running. Thank you. Just somebody to hold the stabilisers on your bike a little bit until you get going. So I'm thinking about this. The glasses here. Oh, look at that. What am I like? Try and be quick. If you're really quick, just get some water on there and a clean bit of paper. There you go. Rescued. So the drink. What colour drink do you want, Leanne? What do you reckon should be in there?
Pink.
Pink, already. Oh, we'll use the raspberry, yeah. We've gone full on colour on here and we don't care.
I love a pink drink.
Yeah.
I like pink cocktails.
Oh, me too, yeah.
I love a Singapore sling.
A Singapore sling?
Yeah.
You know what, I love a margarita.
Oh, I love a margarita. Do you have salt?
Yes, I've got to have the salt, yeah, for sure. Lovely. And we'll make a little, because I've got pink and I've got a bit of, let's just pop that on there.
I love a Cosmopolitan.
I can't remember if I've had a Cosmopolitan.
Oh, you're going to love it. Cosmopolitan is vodka, Cointreau, cranberry juice, simple syrup, and a burnt orange peel, and a little bit of splash of lime juice.
Ooh, sounds lovely. I think I may need to try one of those babies. So
I'll send you my recipe.
Very nice. So what I'm going to do, Leanne, I'm going to pick out some of this, splodge some of that orange again.
Yeah.
Be careful not to put it where you've got your other colours. And I'm going to use some soft heather. Let's try some of that. And we may need to use a little bit of the Merlot, just so that we can colour in the desk. Let's make just a sort of a neutral colour. So by mixing these two in together, we'll hopefully get, kind of a
like a teak
table. Yeah, it's like a warm brown. Yeah,
that's fantastic.
So perfect. That'll do nicely, because then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over with the pencils, and I'm also going to go over with possibly some of that water reactive ink. The black water reactive ink is a good thing to use just to come back to, even if it's not that you're using particularly for that project. Just have it there ready, because you can do a lot with it. It'll help you out in a lot of situations. So like for now, so I'm going to get that water reactive, pop that on there. I love the colours. They're so pretty though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like
yes, they
candy colours, but yeah, really nice.
I love colour. I can't see the point in having a pad if it's not colour. Because you can water it down when it's a water one, can't you?
So just a little bit.
Oh,
can you see how
look
just
what a
around,
difference.
Yeah, that little bit like that, and around these glasses, and darker there. And this is where you can do a little bit of shading on the other side of the gramophone if you want. Or make it look so you've got a bit more definition back in there. And we'll make that record look a bit more black in places. So try and have it so that it's got a little bit of highlight on it, so that we'll not do it all completely black. And we'll maybe make the table edge a little bit darker. It's coming around like that. I think we're good with that, and then we can get, should we put a bit of bling on top and see what that looks like?
Yes.
we might as well, eh? It's there, it would be rude not to. Right, so that's what we've got there.
That's incredible. Absolutely stunningly beautiful.
And then
Nicola says she can't believe that you've just done that in front of us.
I love Wednesdays, because every Wednesday we think what we're going to do, and then I change my mind right until we start. And then once we start, because it's playing and we're having fun and we're just, the products are right, you can trust to the products and just go with it and have fun.
Yes.
And that's basically what I seem to do every Wednesday now. It's just like, we just go with it and just see, how it, and it's more natural that way as well, I think.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And we appreciate it, because, it's so much easier to come with a pre-prepared demonstration and just show that, because you've done all the thinking. But to be having to think live, do live, explain live, go with the flow to help us live, that's much more of a challenge. And I can say that because I've been at that side of the desk. And we really do appreciate that, Sheena, we really do.
Thank you. I love it. I enjoy it, and I love coming and doing this. It's fab. It's good fun. So let's have a look at the. You're right. So here's the thing. We're going to put this on here like that. We've got our cool background, which will also put the black.
Look at that!
That's just what? Oh, somebody stop me.
Put a fork in your Sheena, you're done.
Oh, mic drop, I'm off.
Incredible.
How cool is that? So it's going to put a little bit of blink on this as well, shall we?
Should we?
Yeah, should we paint
Go on
with it?
then.
Yeah, go on then.
I'm excited.
So so I'm going to spray a little bit. So give it a good shake again. I'm going to spray.
And is that gold dust again?
That's gold, yeah.
Okay.
We'll maybe pop a bit of green on the leaves. A bit of green.
Yes.
And we maybe even put a bit of this gorgeous colour there as well. So look at that, just one little spritz there.
Yeah.
Each one. And I've spritzed the whole thing. I've got a little shimmer on the whole thing, but I don't want to wipe that, because I'm just going to leave it. It could be a little bit of texture.
Ambience.
So what I'm thinking is just catching, not painting the whole thing. I want it to just catch where the light would be. Instead of painting the whole thing a flat colour with the gold, I'm just putting it on bits of, you should see when you look across, Leanne.
Does it look
colour
fantastic?
underneath looks, wow, yeah. Oh.
I love it. This is what I've been doing the last 2 days. I've been like, oh, look at that. Congratulating myself when I've been doing things because they just look so fabulous.
But you know what? Shouldn't it do that for you? You know,
Yes.
you teach workshops, and I teach workshops, you say, wow, that's amazing. You should be really proud of that. And then people think, like, they shouldn't big themselves up. So they go, well, you know, and you go, really, big yourself up. Come on. You're supposed to feel good about it. So, so feel free to say,
100%.
wow. And it's the same for us when you're playing with stuff. And like I say, the first time I've used these, and I'm having such fun seeing what they do and trying things out with them as well. So, yeah, if it's genuine and you're enjoying it, why not?
And they're working really well with these stamps. I can't wait to see it dry and have a little flash against the light. I'm excited for the reveal.
I'm going to dry this. I'm going to wipe that up. It breaks my heart to wipe that up, but I need to. And then I'm going to dry it, and then we'll have a look, and we'll put it
see.
together. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Do
right,
it together.
Dry this then.
So excited. I have to just say, Inkwell Chick on YouTube says, what was the last dark ink Sheena added? That was, I believe, Harmony Water Reactive Black.
It was.
Harmony Water Reactive
Jet black. Yeah.
Jet black. Lots of cocktail chat coming in. Maria, frozen lime margarita.
Nice.
I'm sitting on the beach breeze in my head right now. Absolutely, Maria. Colin, Leann, Cosmos and lemon drops are my favourite, using Grey Goose vodka. I love a cocktail. Drink responsibly, of course.
You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
I just had a thought then. I'm going to do that.
Oh, that'll look fantastic.
Yeah, because it'll just give it a bit more
bling, a bit more shimmer,
bling.
shine,
Yeah,
a bit more
just
show.
that bit. And then you don't need to use all your mirror or whatever. And it's the same kind of gold and the same kind of bling.
It's a bit classy.
Show up the whole thing, won't it? So I'm going to dry that quickly, and then we're going to stick it together.
Okay. I'm so excited for this reveal. I agree with George. George has said he believes this is going to be demo of the show.
Which one? This one?
This one.
Okay.
He's using his sixth sense.
Okay. Okay. Right.
He's manifesting it. He loves it that much. That's what he's doing.
Right, there's me thing. I'm going to stick that on there quickly. Power stick. And the good thing is you can see I stamped that one earlier and I was too quick with it. The cord is thick enough for you to use the other side. So when we say
and not to show the image through.
Just don't waste it. Put it on. Now I'd want to put that on a black card base. I quite liked it black, I've got to say, but it does actually look quite nice. Like that black mat on there.
I love
Shall
it.
I cut that quickly and we'll see what it looks like?
Why not?
Alrighty.
Why not? We're loving this. I have to say I'm all very, very excited. While Sheena's cutting that mat, can I just remind you about these fabulous stamps that we've got today? There's 3 brand new stamps that Sheena's got for you. We've got the gramophone that we've seen Sheena working with, you can see there. We've also got the telephone table, and we've got the tea party coming up, you'll see in a second. Oh look, I've managed to grip all the telephones. How have I done that? Sheena very kindly did them, so it was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I've managed to do the opposite. I'll fix it. And then we've got those teapots and coffee pots with the pineapple upside down cake. Absolutely glorious. They're your 3 separate stamps that you've got. You can see each one of these very different in terms of how they've been coloured to the next. So you're going to be able to use the different colouring mediums, your different techniques, your stencils, your different inks you've seen Sheena use creating this card that we're just about to show you. The possibilities are endless with these. So you get all 3 of them, plus you get your 60 sheets of multi-purpose cardstock, and you get your brand new stamp cleaning solution, because we figure we're probably ready for a new one if you bought it when we launched it in October birthday week last year. Can't believe that was 8 months ago. Where does life go? Anyway, you've got that bundle for £28 or $32, an exceptional price for those 3 stamps, your card and your stamp cleaning solution. You are going to get your double points and you're going to get your free gift today as well, which is that fabulous Country Lane stamp and die of the window with the little florals on there. It's absolutely gorgeous. You get that whenever you spend £10, dollars or euros. Just spend 10 today and you'll get that included, and you're getting double points across the board today on anything that you buy. So brilliant deals for you. The shimmer sprays that Sheena's just been using, they're available still for you. We did sell out of our showstopper, but we've still got that shimmer spray bundle available for you on a great price as well, where you've got all 10 of the shimmer sprays and they're £44.60, and we do need to fit in a vote as well. And don't forget, you've got your 10 Duet ink pads available. They're the things that Sheena's been using that I would advise you have a look at and choose. How we're doing over there, Sheena?
We're doing great. I'm just sticking that on there like that.
Yes.
So that we've got that one ready.
Yes.
And I've lost the chopper. Uh-oh. It was going really well.
It'll come back to you.
Sorry?
It'll come back.
There, wait, it might be on the floor.
Right, no
Got
problem.
it.
Got it?
There you go. Got it.
Excellent.
Got it.
Seamless, that, Sheena.
Phew. All right then. There you go. We'll stick it better later. And there you go.
Super.
Right.
So that's number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Okay, I love it.
Number
2.
Let me show
I'm
you the
with
bling.
George.
You never saw this bling on this. Look at.
Look
Is it
at the
picking up the
shimmer.
bling on there?
Look at it. Picked up on the image there. It's just subtle, that lovely little. It's like it's really in the living room, and the light, the candle light's catching it, Sheena.
So you can put a little bit of the bronzy
at the bottom.
one.
I can see it on the leaves.
And there's actually some on the leaves as well.
On the leaves, it looks, and it's just catching the light. It's absolutely incredible. So that's number 2. So please get your votes in. Robbie Hedrick says, wow. I don't disagree with you, Robbie. We are in our summer news event today, and summer news means that we have got new for you over the 7 days of this week. This is our 3rd new launch for you today, these fabulous stamps from Sheena. You've got that fantastic gramophone, you've got the lovely tea table, and you've got the telephone, your 60 sheets of multi-purpose cardstock and your stamp cleaning solution for only £28 or $32. You've got your double points along with that and your free gift for sending £10, €10 or $10. And the answer is in. Number 2, obviously, is the demo of the show. That's going on the shelf. Sheena, thank you so much for sharing all of your knowledge and inspiration today. This is an exceptional collection. I absolutely adore it. I've loved spending this morning with Sheena. We're going to be back with Sheena at 1 o'clock. Sorry. 1 o'clock. Is it 1 o'clock now? 2 o'clock today. Get your times right, Leanne. I will not be with you at 2, but I will be joining you at 3 o'clock with Sheena. So please do join us at 2. Lily will be here with Sheena for the first hour, and then I'll join you at 3. Really looking forward to seeing you then. Have a cup of tea, have a sandwich, have some breakfast, depending where you are in the world, and we'll see you back soon. And thanks again to Sheena.